PSNORKIS podcast, a show with real topics discussed by real people with real opinions and tempered with a real sense of humour. Now here are your two PSNORKISers, or is it PSNORKI? Screw it. Here are your hosts, Dr. Myke and the Madman.
Greetings, gentle listener. It is good to see you again, and thank you for joining us on another episode of the PSNORKIS podcast. It's the show where we talk about anything. Nothing is sacred. We will make fun of anything or anyone, and including each other, in case you haven't noticed that before. But we have fun doing it, and we hope we make you laugh as much as we laugh sitting around this table. Speaking of the table, today, right now, at this point, we have a council of 4, but it will be 5. The Rebel is getting a new haircut, so we can't wait. She's going to come in here, and we're going to tell her whether or not we like it. And the reveal is going to be right here. Right here in this show. We were going to reveal Rebel's new haircut, whether or not we like it or hate it. Well, okay, all right, first of all, it's Rebel. Do we have the balls to tell her if we hate it?
I do.
I do.
I do for sure. I picture her coming in with a Spartan helmet haircut. That's what I feel. I think she's coming in here and she's gonna throw a spear at us or something.
Well, that is a possibility.
Yeah, that's what I think.
But
If she hears the podcast, she's going to spear you.
Well, for sure. She won't hear this for a week.
That's a good point. Yes.
Too late.
But right now at the table, you got me, the Madman. Hello, and again, welcome, my friend. And, of course, my partner. And just general all-around okay guy.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, he's still better than me because I'm
Wow.
and that's my good buddy Doc.
It's spelled different, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's D-Y-K.
Yeah,
Dick.
that's all right. That's okay.
Yes.
It's Myke, M-Y-K.
There you go.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
wow. Yeah.
Did there? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
And my lovely wife, Petey. Hello, sweetheart. It's good to have you back.
Hello, PSNORKIS friends.
Hey,
Because last
Petey.
couple of weeks you were not well. Last week you weren't feeling well, but we did 2. We're going to probably do 2 today.
I think I had
too,
food poisoning.
Yeah, I think that's well. We were
did,
talking
from
about
Panera.
that from Panera.
Yes.
We talked about that.
We did talk about that.
It's like I don't want to say. It's like I didn't want to say. I
Who
remember
it was
saying I didn't
from,
want to say Panera.
Yeah.
It
Rhymed with that, yeah.
but it rhymes with Panera. That's
Rhymed
what I
with
said.
Panera, yeah. Rhymed with
Because I
Panera.
don't care.
Yeah.
The truth is the truth. Okay, what are you
Yep.
going to do?
That's okay. Your twin made rice for you.
And our
Thank you.
that's right. And our
My
resident socialite,
twin.
Miss Kitty.
Hello, hello, my darlings.
Name is Kitty.
Hi, Doc.
So yeah, Rebel will get here. Rocket is cooking. It is the day before Easter. She's doing a lot of cooking because she's got a big family, kind of like we used to have way back in the day. And so she's cooking today for tomorrow, so she can't make it today, but that's all right. But like I said, Rebel is getting a new haircut, a new style
A new
altogether.
do.
This is a total
getting
new
new
look,
do.
right?
It's going
Is
to
it
be a
new
total
look?
new
Oh,
look.
my
She has.
goodness.
She wanted to tell me what it
Hey,
was.
hey,
I
hey,
said,
wait.
don't
Wait,
tell
wait.
me.
Should
Just
we-
come when you
should we
get here.
all-
Just come on in
Should
and
we
we'll
all
see.
pretend we hate it when she walks in?
No,
Should we just be like,
no.
oh my God, that's what? I think it'll be great.
No.
No? All right. I want to
We'll
hear
just
a
ask her
reaction.
which groomer she went to.
Yeah.
When she gets here. I'm like, oh my God, that would look great on Lucy or Ellie. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
stars.
Yes. Let's get her going. Yeah, let's get her going. Little does she know.
I mean,
Yeah.
how bad could it hurt?
It won't hurt. Well, it might hurt later.
Yeah.
Or later when she spears you.
Yeah. I'm going to tell her I hate it. For sure. All right. I
Poor
won't.
girl.
All right,
My
well,
poor girl.
yeah. At least she's not wearing a bowl when they cut it.
But she's excited because she's changing it up completely.
Yeah, she is.
She had like shoulder length hair, and she said, "No, I'm getting it
It's longer
short,
than
and I'm
that.
getting some stuff." Yeah, it's actually longer than that. And she said, "I want to try something different." And she's a pretty lady. I mean,
You're
it's
Looney-
going to look
Beautiful.
nice, but it's going to be a different look.
You know what I'm getting the image of right
What?
now? You remember Kill the Wabbit?
Kill the
With
Wabbit.
Elmer Fudd with the helmet, with the horns. That's the image I'm getting.
That was an opera.
Oh, yeah.
They did the opera thing
that's
with Bugs
opera
Bunny.
in my head.
No, I don't think so. No. Plus, she
With
does
ours.
like my Mandalorian helmet over
Yeah,
here.
well.
So if she
We'll
doesn't
tell
like
her to
her
put
hair,
it on.
she'll put it. Yeah,
no,
she can
we'll
always
just
wear
tell her.
that.
Here, Rebel, pick one of these out, please. We can't look at you. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna get us. What?
Oh,
Dude, that's
Come on,
just
you guys
mean.
can't have this reaction.
No.
Come on, you gotta play along. Come on this
You know
journey.
what? You are catty cornered
I
of the
am.
table for us.
I know. I'm safe over here.
She cannot quite. Kick
I can
you
reach you from here.
She can't kick you from her seat,
But
and
I
she
can.
can't reach you from. I'm sitting right next to her, dude.
well,
I
you
ain't
know,
doing
that's-
that.
hey.
No,
That's
Hell
part of
no.
the.
I got her
part of
on
the-
one side of me. I got Rocket on the other side of me. I have to watch myself
You
when
have
they're
to watch
both
yourself.
here.
I don't. I
And
can say-
Petey's way across
Yeah.
from me, but she's used to me, so
Yeah.
I really have to screw
this
up
is
to get hurt
one
by
of the-
her.
I'm the
One
only
of-
one who would really hurt you.
Yeah, true that.
This is the benefit of not having your feet touch the ground. You can't reach me from over there. You can't reach over and kick me. This is good.
I can reach
Yeah.
you.
She's got them gorilla arms.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, that was mean.
That was funny though. All right.
And
so
notice I didn't get offended.
No.
Yeah.
Kitty,
Oh, well.
Kitty is very tall, folks. She's
Yeah.
she's almost 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
And of
She's-
course
she's
she
an
has longer-
Amazon, but
yeah,
I mean that in a wonderful
yeah,
way. She's
yeah,
beautiful.
like in a Wonder Woman way, like
Yes,
back in the 70s.
yes.
Yeah.
I remember
Linda
when my hair
Carter
was
and
that
the
color.
other.
yeah.
Or like the air up here where you could just slam dunk a basketball.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
I could lift you up and make you choke on the air.
When it starts raining, she calls us to let us know it's coming.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
She says, "Hey, it started raining in about 5 minutes. You guys are going to
You
get
guys
that."
are gonna get some of that.
That's why you're all happy when I carry the umbrella.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Everyone's covered.
Yeah. Nice. All right, so we're gonna say we like it. That's
Whether we do or not.
I'm going to be honest.
No. Okay, I'll be
yeah,
honest,
I'm
dude.
going to be honest.
Oh, you guys don't want to play along.
And
All
here's
right.
the other thing:
What?
every haircut I have ever had.
Yeah.
And I've given him some doozies.
No, you actually see. That's just it. I haven't gone out and had my hair professionally cut in 2 years because, of course, you couldn't.
Well, all right.
Except
And
for
it-
Nancy Pelosi.
And it turns out
yeah,
for,
she can.
for right, yeah, she's the only one that was allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And Petey actually went online, looked stuff up, did some YouTube. She says, "Do you mind if I try?" I'm like, I've always had the thing.
You were the canvas.
Well,
Yeah.
I've
I'm
always
the canvas.
had the what's the word I'm looking for?
All base.
Opinion or the no, it's not even opinion. I'm just one of those people like it's hair.
It'll
It's
grow.
going to grow
It'll
back.
Right. In
Yeah,
some,
he
in
really
some of
does
our,
Except in your
in
case.
some of our
we-
cases.
Except in
Yeah.
your case.
Except in your case.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you can't just be so cavalier about these haircuts.
Yours might be a little bit more of
Yeah.
a critical factor
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
whether or not it's good or bad.
Yeah, I get that
I don't
haircut. I have it for 2 years.
I offered to put a little bit more pepper back in that salt.
Wow. Wow. I just want some more spaghetti up there.
I used to train horses. I've got several.
now I'm a horse.
No, I've got several cowboy nice cowboy hats that look good. If you
Yeah.
mess up my hair, I'll wear the
Wear the
hat
hat,
more.
right.
I don't care. But it turns out that she's actually pretty damn good with it.
Yeah.
And now that I can go to a barber or something like that,
You
I don't
want to.
bother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't bother. She
Yeah.
does a perfectly good job for
Yeah.
me. And again, at my age, I don't do anything super special with it. She knows how to keep it short. She knows how to make it look nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, same what I was starting to get at was, let's face it, when you get a haircut
Yeah.
and you go home and you look at it like,
You hate it.
Sometimes
I
yeah.
hate it.
yeah,
I
sometimes you
I
hate
hate
it.
it.
Yeah, all the time.
I expect to not love
Like
it.
Yeah.
Now, tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up, going to take my shower, I'm going to wash my hair, then I'm going to stand in front of the mirror and do it. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
much
you mean
better.
comb your hair? Is that what you meant?
Well,
Some
in your
people
case-
actually
In
can
his
comb
ca-
their
oh,
hair.
yeah. In his case, it's comb his hair,
Hair,
meaning
yeah.
singular,
Yeah,
right?
that's
A
what- yeah,
hair.
Singular hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brushes his goatee. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I got to, yeah.
When somebody says, "Oh, you got a haircut," I said, "Yes, but which one?" In his case, he says, "I got a haircut." So yeah, I can see
I
that.
can see. That poor hair. Yeah.
I was surprised during lockdown. Lala let me cut her hair.
Oh.
She
Wow.
She couldn't take it anymore, and she's like,
Wow.
"Fix it."
I grew mine all out.
How'd you do?
I did very well. My Nana was a beautician, so
That's right.
That's right.
I
that's
have
right.
I have a
forgot
little
about
bit of
that.
experience. So
And she was happy with it.
she was very happy with it.
And that's the thing.
That's good.
If
Yeah,
your daughter
that's
was
good.
going to be, if your daughter was happy, then you definitely did a
And
good
you
job.
did a good job.
yeah,
Because she's a teenager, and we know
she's
they're hard to please.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in our family.
yeah.
They hit 13. I'm not sure what happens.
Especially ours. Oy.
I could actually understand why
Marron.
in the wild they eat their own.
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh, she was vicious last night. She really was.
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
She was
not
on the
good.
warpath. So I just dangled a pond still in front of her and some pepperoni and bacon.
There you go. That works. That works for everybody.
I'm going to need an amulet for the next 4 years.
That's one of the things I like about your daughter's like our daughter is like, I'll just give her some meat, she'll be fine.
They're like twins.
our
They
whole
look
family.
exactly
Our whole
alike.
We're all like that. It's like, you just give us some meat, we'll be okay.
Well, Juju's always been that way. Like when I would come home, you know, Petey was on the phone and she's screaming, and I picked her up by the back of her dress and I took her outside and I went, scream. And she looked at me and she's like, bah! And I'm like, louder.
Yeah.
I want the neighborhood to hear you.
Scream. If you go to scream, and all of a sudden they don't have it in them anymore. It's like,
No, then
well,
she's
it's
like,
no fun if you want me to do it.
Right.
Exactly. You take all the
Yeah.
I remember that day clearly.
because I laugh at them. You know, it's like the Tchotchkes would get very upset, you know, because they want prim and proper and, you know, very ladylike. And I'm like, go ahead, scream for the whole neighborhood. I said, I will help you dial DHS.
I'm gonna call them. I live close by. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm just saying, citizens arrest. I'm concerned. Poor Lala.
You want cookies?
I do. I take it back. I withdraw the statement. I do. Oh, speaking of cookies, it's been probably.
My
7
Is your
Still
Darth
was here.
Vader cookie jar empty
It's
again?
been empty.
Oh my goodness!
It's been super dry.
You know what?
What?
You know
Not
what?
even a crumb is left in there.
You shouldn't have licked it out.
Well, I can't help it. It's been months.
Boy, if
Months.
I
But
had a
here's the
nickel
thing.
for every time I heard
if you would
that.
have backed the car out, if you would have backed the Jeep out, I wouldn't have chipped the bone in my thumb.
That's not my fault.
Number
I
two,
was
I
warming up your
offered-
chariot, and you couldn't want away. You're used to horse-drawn things, and I was warming your chariot up, just like in the old days.
Try not to spit my coffee all over the
I'm
board.
sorry. Yeah, good coffee, legacy coffee.
Legacy
All right.
coffee.
All right.
Legacy Brewing got shot.
There we go. Go ahead. Continue.
Secondly,
Secondly,
I
you drank
said
a little too much that night and you couldn't
I
find the
did.
handle.
That.
Yeah.
it's amazing what happens when you have alcohol and
Snow.
Vicodin.
Breakfast of champions.
It was the breakfast of champions, and now it's
Just like Mom used to
oh,
make.
there's an opioid crisis. I'm still alive. Leave me alone. Second of all, I said I would make the dough, but you had to stir in the chocolate chips and get them in and out of the oven.
That's working. That's why I might as well make the cookies myself. I don't want to.
Yeah,
do that.
that'd be the day.
No, it's like, if I want to make cookies, I'll make them. I want you to make them.
I know
That
you
doesn't
want.
involve me stirring anything, except around
Then
the house.
you will
waiting
wait
for
until
cookies.
my thumb heals.
All right. I'll wait.
Oh, I think we should have cookies next time.
Yeah,
When we
oh, there we go.
Meet
Huh?
up here.
And
Uh-huh.
as I glance over the table, there's no restriction on that thumb.
Today,
There's a hole in my thumb.
oh, she burned it with a glue gun.
All right.
There,
Well, stop gluing
I
your fingers.
tripped, knocked the paint over. I knocked a quart of paint over. The
Mm-hmm.
glue gun went across my thumb, index finger, and middle finger. And I was like, what's that smell?
Yeah,
I'm like,
because you
"Oh,
don't feel it
flesh."
right away.
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I have neuropathy. So
Mm-hmm.
I can take cookie trays out of the oven without gloves and go, I smell something.
Oh,
I'm like,
Kitty.
flesh. I forget.
Flesh. I don't want any flesh in my cookies. All right.
You like the flesh.
So, speaking of that, there's
Yeah.
a serial killer from
Ooh.
Italy. I just heard
Really?
about this woman. Her name is Leonarda
Yeah, you told me about this.
Ciangilli. I'm not sure exactly the
and-
name.
They know
she-
who she is?
And you got to tune into her. She's going to tell us
Oh.
exclusively, but you got to tune into her podcast. By the way,
Oh, that won't be till summer that it comes
Right,
out.
yeah,
but
'cause she's in-
I'll
she's
do
in
a story
between
on it.
Plug it,
Yeah.
plug it, plug it.
Yeah,
my
this,
wife's
uh,
podcast is
Petrifaction,
is
Horror
Petrifaction.
Stories.
Yep, it's horror stories. It's really cool. I like the way she does it. I have nothing to do with it. It's all her own.
Can you tell us some of this episode or no?
But
Yeah, a little bit, I'll tell you.
she's in between seasons.
So I always
nice.
thought serial killers were mostly men and women
So, like,
generally
soup,
didn't.
Soup killers, you mean?
Well, she is.
Oh, will you stop with the soup being
I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
no.
She sort of made a soup out of her victims.
Yeah, no, listen to this.
Oh,
Check,
okay.
don't
She,
check
she
this out.
is the soap and tea cake killer of Correggio, Italy.
Ooh.
And she lured
is
her
many years
victims
ago.
in. Yeah, in the 30s.
Yeah, in the 30s.
Oh, okay.
It was when Mussolini was in charge, and she was into
was his
the
maid.
dark arts a little
No,
bit.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I love the dark arts.
And she
Oh, yeah.
was worried for her son Giuseppe, who went into.
Hey, Giuseppe,
he
you
joined the
know,
army,
making
the
a
Italian
food.
army, and she was worried he would get killed. So to save his life, she was going to use dark magic, and a life for a life. So she found a victim,
Oh.
and she didn't use poison, although she used some wine to knock them out. She used an axe.
Wait.
And
That'll
That
knock
takes
you
a
out.
lot
Then-
of work. And 1930s.
Yeah.
1930s?
Corset.
Okay, so
1930s.
she would have had a whalebone
Yeah.
corset. That's a lot for a woman. So she must have really loved her child.
And she boiled the bones in
Oy.
the body
Ew.
down, made soap and tea cakes. She drained out the blood first, baked the blood, chopped it up with some cocoa and sugar and milk and eggs, and made tea cakes. And when the police came, she served them gladly the
No
tea cakes.
way.
Oh, she
No
did.
way.
And the victim's family would come and they were like, well, worried about this lady, and she gave them soap made from the lady. Yeah.
Silence
Well,
of the Lambs.
that's weird
Silence.
because
Yeah, sick.
Actually, I'm thinking more Sweeney Todd almost.
Sweeney
Yeah,
Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
And I would not be surprised if that
That's
was
what-
part of.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
If that was like the.
When did that come out?
Sweeney Todd,
Yeah.
probably the 60s or
60s.
70s.
I don't know. I don't know when it came out. But actually, I told her, I said, I think this weekend we may need to rent that movie and see.
Yes,
Because she's never seen it.
I've
She's
never
never
seen
it's
it.
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Some
okay.
bits and
That's it.
pieces
We're going
of
to see
it.
if we can find it on Netflix. We'll watch it tonight.
It is
after
absolutely
supper.
wonderful.
Oh, it was very well done.
Yes.
Very, very well done. But it was a stage show 1st. But the movie with Johnny Depp and with Helena Bonham Carter, very, very well done.
Yes.
Very well done.
Well, soap, it might have been sold in cakes, but they would whittle off a piece, and that's all you got. Because
Oh.
even if you still go abroad, like if you go and stay at a hostel or something, they only give you like a shaving of soap, and you're like, where the hell's the rest
Oh,
of it?
really? So you don't even. You don't get a whole bar. You just get a.
No,
little
you get a little
piece.
shave off,
Wow.
and I'm like, what are you, my great grandfather? Cutting off just a
Now,
little piece.
now maybe it
Yeah.
was.
I'm like, really?
Oh,
That's
isn't
like
that
Fight
sick?
Club, right? In Fight Club, they made soap out of fat.
Did they?
Did
Human
they?
fat, right?
Yeah, it was human fat.
Yeah.
I never actually saw the movie.
What? Oh.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Hang your head in shame.
I've
Happens
heard
at
enough
Fight
about it. I'm
Club,
like, oh,
stays
whatever.
at
Yeah,
That's a good
exactly.
movie.
Yeah.
If the world goes down
Yeah.
in a
When?
when
When?
the world
When?
goes down, I think this table is going to do a lot better than some of the other people.
Oh, we're gonna fare a lot better than a lot of people because we're
Yeah.
yeah.
Just let that be there.
Yeah, so I
We're
want
just gonna be fine.
So
Yeah,
when
we're
can
gonna
we
be fine.
tune
Just
in?
know we're gonna be
When
fine.
can we tune in and hear that episode?
Probably midsummer.
Midsummer. All right. Midsummer.
Yep.
I'm looking forward
July.
to it.
But meanwhile, check out Petrifaction, PETRAFACTION.
Yes, because I can't spell because words is hard.
Words is.
But you know my name's Petra, so there
Yep.
you go.
Ah, now it's making sense to me over
Yeah.
here. I'm not the smartest.
We
just
know.
a doc.
Yeah, it takes a while. Oh, all right. Good.
Yeah, I just heard about this lady and I was like, oh
That's
my
crazy.
God.
Wow.
There were some great, like Jethro always says that I should have been Lucrezia Borgia in a former life. I'm like, thanks. Because his former spouse is huge. She likes white oleander. And I'm like, I will send you the cure for this. And he's like, what? I'm like, she's going to off you with that.
Oh boy. Yeah, maybe we tune into that too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I love reading Vile Victorians because you learn so much about how to fix things. You know, someone tries to poison you, I have a well-stocked kitchen.
Oh, nice. I can attest to that.
There are so many plants. There are so many plants.
I don't
out
think I
there
want
and
cookies
stuff
anymore.
I'll lace them with
You want
Benadryl.
cookies? Go to the store and buy
yeah,
them
I'm
like
gonna have to.
everybody else.
Jeez. I'll get them a lot quicker. But, I'm saying. I just
Really?
throw that out there.
Really?
What?
You just totally cut
I-
off your
I
own
know.
cookie supply,
It's
dude.
been cut off for months. I
Oh,
don't
my
understand.
God.
I was
Well, I mean-
injured.
Wait, we're still talking about cookies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm starting to lose weight. I don't want to do that. Want some cookies, would you?
I offered to take you for a walk.
Yeah, but you couldn't find a collar to fit them. That was
No. We don't. We don't put them in the collar. We put them in that. What is that? Gerbil ball.
Yeah, so my hamster wheel.
his hamster ball.
And I have. You remember those little kid from Fisher Price, the little popcorn popper one?
yes.
That's what I have him in.
I don't know why I hang out with you people. It's a rough crowd. Jeez. All right.
Oh my goodness!
All right. Well, we'll get the cookies.
Like I
I'll
said,
make cookies next weekend.
Yeah.
it is the day before Easter.
Yes.
And Petey, did you do anything about history or anything for
Oh, I
this
have
date?
a little bit to share.
Yeah.
Love history.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
do
I
that.
can
Oh, it's
share
been
for-
so long since history.
It
I love
has
history.
indeed, right?
Yeah.
April 16th. That's today, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Could be.
Today is the first day of Passover, and it is also Holy Saturday. So tomorrow is Easter, unless you're Orthodox.
Now,
Then
did
it's
you
next week. Yeah.
did
That's
you
next week.
know? Did you know
Probably
that
not.
yesterday, of course, was Good Friday?
Good Friday.
Yes.
Was also the beginning of Passover,
Yes.
and this was, of course, April is the holy month of Ramadan
Oh,
for the
wow.
Muslims. So, in that
Has that ever
convergence,
happened? Has that happened before?
it only happens every like 30 some years. It's like every 3 decades that
Oh,
that
wow.
actually all
Maybe it's a sign.
ties in it. Yeah, it means God's telling us like you guys need to learn how to get along.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
Or
it's also
or
a
it's-
stera for the
yeah.
people who celebrate the old ways.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when I heard that. I was like,
That's
that's
pretty
cool.
cool. It's
That
all
they all
happening.
happen at the same time. Yeah, it is rare.
It's just those Orthodox
Yep.
people.
They're a week late.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a week
So-
late.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
Ostera. So I'm just flipping ahead.
Ooh.
Is that a pagan goddess? Because I
Well,
was
it's
looking
not a
for the
god.
history.
It's like their version of Passover kind of a thing.
Okay.
It's the old ways are very different because before actual religion, where man settled down, they worshipped the sun, the moon, the plants, and they worried
Right.
about seasons, like the Romans and Greeks. Everybody had a religion. Egyptians, you go anywhere and you'll see that through their drawings on walls and caves and trees. They celebrated what they could see and
like
understand.
spring. It would have
Like
been a spring thing. I just wondered that because I had looked it up because Easter is definitely a Christian holiday,
Yep.
but I figured it was probably brought about from pagan
Mm-hmm.
worshiping as well, like
Because
pagan
May 1st is Beltane.
traditions. And then you
Yeah,
said
no,
that, and I'm like, that's
Easter is strictly yeah. It has
yeah.
nothing to do with
Easter is
pagan.
Christian,
Yeah,
but it
so has nothing to
actually it comes from pagan roots.
Does it really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
does.
does.
Oh, okay. I was wrong.
There were many pagan customs and beliefs that were put into Easter. Like,
Uh-huh.
for instance, Eastra or Easter was a Saxon word that referred to the goddess of spring.
Mm-hmm.
And she was symbolized by a hare. And it was a symbol of
Is that the one on
fertility.
Mike's head?
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Is that the one right there on Doc's head
Wow.
underneath the
I
headphone
think they meant a
strap there?
rabbit.
I'm gonna have to adjust the strap. By the way, it's getting a little tight.
Sorry, I can't help myself. I could, but I don't want to.
Yeah, why stop now?
So, like with everything else, like Christmas is the same
That's why we
way,
had the
and
Easter Bunny then.
That is why
is
we have the
because-
Easter Bunny,
Okay.
because she was
It's-
All right.
represented. She was symbolized by a hare,
That's where Easter Bunny
a
came
rabbit.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I always want, and I'm glad you said, because I've always wondered why we have an Easter Bunny. I mean, I don't care.
from? Bunny.
Yeah,
you know.
why a bunny? For
I mean, it's
Easter?
better than
Yeah.
Easter Gorilla.
Well,
Because it's not as
you
not
don't
as
want
warm
Easter
and fuzzy
gorilla.
and cuddly. No,
No,
it's not
no.
so cuddly.
No.
No, the Easter porcupine,
Yeah.
the Easter hedgehog.
How about the Easter
Oh my
jackass?
God, the Easter well, that's me.
yeah.
But how about the Easter shark?
Oh,
Easter
man.
shark.
Wow. No,
Easter
no.
shark. Oh, sorry.
I'm terrified of that already. It's a made-up thing, and I'm terrified of that. Easter shark.
Easter sure.
Today is actually National Eggs Benedict Day.
Eggs, baby eggs.
I love eggs Benedict.
me
I don't
too.
know if I really like.
You don't like
I
the
don't like
hollandaise
the-
sauce on the?
Oh yeah.
I don't like the
Depends.
muffins. I do not like English
Yeah,
muffins.
she likes it better on
I like it on
toast. She's not an
biscuits.
English muffin person.
I like it
I
on
love
biscuits.
English muffins.
Well, toast is good too.
Toast
but
is good too,
biscuits.
but yeah, no, I don't. I like
Rye
English.
toast.
I myself do like English muffins.
I didn't know they
but
had a national day for
Yeah,
Benedict.
I know, but
I didn't know
there you
either.
go.
Yeah.
Not after the Pope either.
Do you know how? No. Do you know how it got its name?
I do not.
No, I do not.
Aha.
From Aha.
General. It was a general at one point. Benedict Arnold before
Benedict
he.
Arnold, right?
You
Before he
know,
became a
actually,
traitor.
there's a reason why he got screwed over. That's why he became a traitor. Actually, in the beginning, he was actually a very good soldier, but he liked to have a drink or two, or
Well, we all
20
do.
or something like that.
Well,
His
yeah, I
his
understand.
hangover cure in the morning was to make was to have him served eggs, soft boiled, over the bacon or the Canadian bacon, which is almost like a
Fat
pork
back,
roll to
probably.
us, right? Exactly, and then over like a muffin or something like that. Yeah, and with a hollandaise sauce. He swore that was a hangover
His
cure.
hangover cure. Yeah.
And so that's how it got to be called Eggs Benedict.
Well,
It actually is named after Benedict Arnold.
I think when I went to
Holland.
no. We went to the shore and we were gambling, and a bunch of us had.
Atlantic City.
Yeah, we went to AC and we had Eggs Benedict the next morning because somebody swore by them, and I went, no, that ain't
didn't
it.
work.
I like them. I mean, that
I've
was a
never
hangover
Not as a
cure.
hangover
I've never
cure.
It was
done
a
it.
hangover cure, but
Not as a hangover cure.
delicious.
Hair of the dog helped.
Delicious.
That, exactly.
Yes.
That's what
Yeah,
helps.
when you get drunk, the next morning you get up, have another shot of whiskey, you're gonna be fine.
You don't want a hair of the dock. That's different.
No, hair of the
Yeah,
dog is
that's-
different.
yeah,
Plus the
yeah,
fact
that's-
there's only one left, and we're saving that for a special occasion.
Oh, yeah, let's not get carried away. All right, sure.
Rebel might need to borrow it.
Wow.
Let me get my
down
I
to
scissors.
almost killed Madman
boy.
over there. Look.
I swear to God, you wait till I take a drink
Yeah,
before
yeah.
she times
Oh, that's
out.
the best
It's
time.
best timing.
Yeah. It's good
Oh, are
stuff.
you okay?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Easy. Yeah.
It'll be a natural death.
On paper.
Paper.
Oh,
Ooh.
we got something
Ooh.
else about natural
We
death,
do.
but we're gonna.
Oh, we
but
do.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
my
finish.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna.
on.
Oh, what's that redheaded say? We'll circle back to that.
We'll circle back to that.
You shouldn't
Yeah.
talk about
I
her.
thought she
She's
quit.
coming here with a new haircut soon.
Ooh.
I wouldn't have said that, man. Whoa.
I'm going to text her that
Well,
right now.
no, stop it. She won't hear from this for a long time.
Did you guys know that there's a flower of the month?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
What's,
Do you know what April's is?
Daffodil.
That's a good guess, but
Yeah?
no.
No? Oh, wait.
Because that's when they all
Lily.
come up.
Lily?
No,
No.
that's Easter flower.
Easter
Yeah.
lilies.
What
is
are these?
Lilac?
Easter.
Isn't this?
No.
Oh, lilac. That's what I'm thinking.
Asters?
No.
Rose.
Wait, this is flower
All
of
right.
the month or week?
Yeah, no, it
Month?
is
Geranium?
April's flower of the month.
Flower of the month. No, what is it?
It's a daisy.
Daisy, yeah.
I
You
never
know,
would have
it's
gotten
so-
that. I didn't even
How
know.
is
Of
it?
all the-
Shasta daisies
That's
aren't
the
even
only
up yet.
name that didn't come to me.
I
with
know.
all the
that's
things we
all
were
the
spewing
things that
out.
are all springy.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
Daisy. Oh,
I would have thought Lily.
You're a daisy if you do. Yeah.
Yep. You're Daisy if you
I would
do.
have thought
A
asters
little
because they're up
daisy.
now.
Well, I'm your
What do
huckleberry.
you think it was?
Asters.
Oh,
The things that are growing white out front of my house.
that's racist.
I would have thought either forget me nots because they
that's
the
a good
ones
guess.
always come out
Yes.
that time,
Crocus?
and
I
of
never
course,
remember
Yeah.
those.
yeah, you never. Oh,
See what I did there?
I
Yeah.
see what you did there.
Passion flowers.
Guys, just-
June.
June?
Yeah,
Oh, you know
passion.
all the flowers of the month?
No,
she
I don't
knows
know
flowers.
flowers. I like flowers.
Oh, well, flowers are fun. Yeah.
Who doesn't like flowers?
I have a lot that
Me.
you shouldn't touch.
No.
I went cement.
We're coming over. We're fixing it.
Okay.
Yeah, Rebel's fixing that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good luck. So birthdays today, April 16th. John Cryer was born in 1965.
He was in
John
Two and a Half
Cryer?
Men. Yeah,
2.5
Yeah.
Men?
Oh, he's
He was
actually
also in
funny.
NCIS.
He's NCIS. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
I don't like him.
He was in the Breakfast Club. He was one
That's
of,
it.
Wow,
yeah.
Breakfast
really?
Club.
Yeah,
yes.
really.
Great.
That's a good movie.
The
Yeah, yeah.
penultimate 80s movie.
Oh,
Oh,
right
no,
there.
no. I'm thinking 16
No, he's
Candles,
not.
maybe.
Yeah,
Not the
that's a
Breakfast
good
16
one, too.
Club.
candles.
16
Not,
Candles.
Not the Breakfast
Not
That
the
was
Breakfast
okay
Club.
too, but no, Breakfast
Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
was,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
Judd.
Oh,
Judd,
my God.
what's his name? Judd Nelson?
Judd Nelson.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a good
That
one.
was
Yeah,
great.
Ali Sheedy, Molly
Ali
Ringwald,
Sheedy.
Molly
That's right.
Ringwald.
Emilio Estevez.
Estevez.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
Billy the Kid. Yeah.
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 Charlie Sheen's brother.
Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that
And
was good.
1977, this is music. The number one song on April 16th, 1977 was Don't Give Up Don't Give Up on Us Baby by David Soul.
Don't give up on
give
us,
up on us,
baby. Yeah, David Soul. Yeah.
How's that go?
We're still
I'm drawing a
worth
blank.
one.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't give up
okay.
on us, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that. And
Number
who was
one
David Soul?
David Soul.
David Soul.
Was he one of the
No.
the boys, the Dukes of Hazzard?
No.
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 Hazard. Oh, man.
That was Tom Wopat and John Schneider.
Yeah. Roscoe.
He was in something. Though. He was a cop,
Roscoe.
wasn't he?
Who?
David Soul.
That was Ponce.
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch. Yeah, David
That's it.
Soul. Starsky and
That's
Hutch.
right.
That's
That's
it.
right.
I knew it. I was trying to. I'm like,
He
oh,
was
I do
also
know
in
that.
Salem's Lot, the original.
Okay, yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was terrifying.
Was it?
Do you remember watching that? How little we were.
It's
Yeah.
funny that
Oh,
back in the
yeah.
day, the movies were a little more actually scary. They are
Oh, you
They are
So-
so cheesy now.
Now-
when
now,
you
well,
watch them,
nowadays
though.
they're so special
Gory.
effects centric and,
Oh, yeah.
and being gory for gory's sake and
For
stuff
gory's
like that.
sake. Right. Not scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost comical,
Right,
whereas
yeah.
back in there it was more
It
psychological.
was
like-
terrifying.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Psycho.
Yes.
And or as I
Texas
call it, my
Chainsaw.
ex-girlfriend.
Wow.
And
I remember her.
Oh, Free
yeah.
Willy. Oh.
Right. That's my sister. That was my sister. But and I still think they should have kept her ass locked up. But anyway,
Wow.
Now, I loved Dark Shadows. I am a huge
Dark
Barnabas
Shadow.
Collins fan. Oh, he
absolutely. He dressed
manly
with
man.
a nice
Oh, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Total steampunk. Oh, yeah, manly
You know, I
man.
didn't know about that. Malcolm was telling me about that series because
Yeah.
his mom used to watch it.
Yeah.
Loved
Mom like
it.
Dark Shadows. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's
a
old.
vampire
Oh,
series,
really?
like
And
a
they
soap
remade
opera.
it late 80s, early
Oh,
90s.
really?
Yeah.
No, I.
Late 80s? No, yeah, because Devin
No,
was
I
alive.
think it was late '90s, even early 2000s. I think
No,
it was.
'cause I
it was,
just had Devin.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought it was a little more recent.
No, because that was the only reason I wouldn't go out because, I had to watch that first and then I would go out at 10 o'clock
Yeah.
at night.
Oh,
Yeah, back when that was still early.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Salem's Lot, when that little kid came to the window, done.
Oh, I know. That was
Done.
so freaky.
I haven't seen that in
Exorcist
forever. I
stuff
don't
like that.
remember
All scary stuff from back. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there's
Like,
nothing that scary anymore. I'm sorry.
I
there
read
isn't.
the book.
With all
before
due
I saw the
respect to
movie.
M. Night Shyamalan, who I actually
I
love.
I
doesn't
like
make-
him.
he doesn't
Yeah,
make scary
but
things.
it's not as scary as the stuff back then.
No,
No,
not even
Just
close.
not. No, The Fog or whatever it was.
Although
or
The Sixth
something like
Sense
that.
was excellent. Yeah,
well,
but
that wasn't so much to be scary.
That
That,
wasn't
No,
that
it
was
wasn't.
more
It
of
was
a
just good.
of a like,
Of a
waiting for that
psychological
twist.
drama.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
The one where they
Which was and it was very good. You're right.
a group of people who had enough of this world and
The Village.
The
Village.
That was
Yep.
pretty good.
Yep.
that was
was good.
amazing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that was good. That was my favorite one from him, probably. Just saying.
No, I think this. I
Glass.
myself like
For the
Sixth
Si- the
Sense a
Sixth
little
Sense for
bit
me,
better,
too.
but he also. I
Yeah.
think he's the one that
No.
also directed Signs,
Yes.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Signs.
yeah.
and that one
Yes.
That was
freaked
good.
me
Then he
right
had
the
a fourth
hell
one
out.
after
That
that.
one did freak me out.
Signs was like your scariest.
Right, because of stuff I went through
Yeah.
as a kid, so I related to a lot of the stuff that was in there, and at that one I've
That was
seen.
a house by the cornfield, right?
I've
Yes,
seen, right.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen.
And down in
I've seen
Bucks
that
County.
movie. Let me
Ah.
count. I can count the number of times I've seen that movie. Once,
One time.
and I will not see it again. And wouldn't you know it, very good friend of mine, as a Christmas gift many years ago, gave me the DVD of that.
No way.
It's still got the wrapping on it because I
Yeah.
won't watch that again. As a matter of fact, we're going over to her place for dinner, Easter dinner
Oh,
tomorrow.
okay. Now I
Wow,
need to
bring the
see
movie.
it.
Wrap it up and
Yes,
give it back
funny.
to her.
Yeah.
Regift
Happy
it back to
Easter.
her. Hey, look what we got.
She doesn't. She has no idea though. She doesn't know the.
She doesn't
You
know
know,
the
I
story.
don't tell many people
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
only
Oh,
you
oh.
people around this table,
Now
other-
the whole world.
other
Yeah,
than
and
no, because
now,
I've
yeah.
I've never
No,
I've
never
no
said it on.
nobody
No?
nobody
Oh, he
knows.
didn't share that part.
No,
That's
and
right.
I
We
won't.
tried.
I won't. That's,
Well, never-
that's just
ever-
for us around this table.
Well, now they know that it has something to do with the Sign movie, so they can watch the
Yeah.
Sign and
And
In a
try
way.
to figure it out what it's about.
It kind of, yeah,
House
in
by
a
the
way it
cornfield.
does. Yeah.
House by the Cornfield.
Oh, my fault.
What is
There's like on this side of the table, they're like
Yeah.
little bitty, like
clangers?
drawer pulls.
Oh, he's
that I've been
he's
playing.
clanger.
playing
Yeah.
pocket pool.
I was like, what
Yes,
are you doing
but-
over there? I know. But his
I'm
other
winning.
hand,
I'm winning.
it's a solo.
You
I'm
always
winning,
win.
and I'm not really into the away games, but
He's playing two ball.
At least there's two. In many cases,
Anyway,
there's one.
One and a half ball.
what else you got, Petey? Get me out of this.
Okay. Well, tomorrow is Easter. It's April 17th.
Yes, it is.
And it is a National Cherry Blossom Festival.
Is it bad?
And this is
Or
in
here?
DC.
DC.
Oh,
really?
Have you ever? I've never actually been there, but I've
beautiful.
seen the pictures. Yeah, the
Yeah,
cherry
I've only seen the
blossoms that line
pictures.
DC.
No, no.
It's the only nice thing about Washington anymore.
Right now.
I stay
yeah.
away from Washington. I
Yeah.
have no
It looks
desire
pretty,
to ever
though.
go
I mean,
there.
I wouldn't go because of the crowds and everything, but
Right.
it looks nice.
Now we're probably get nuked there first. Which is
Probably.
probably not a good place to go to.
Well, Lucy
we
had
can
an
hope.
opinion.
No. We can hope.
And then in,
She's conservative.
in 1971, the former Beatles, all four of them, had a song out on this date. This would be April 17th, 1971. All four of them came out with singles. George Harrison had My Sweet Lord.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that.
Ringo Starr had It Don't Come Easy.
Just like his drumming
that-
prowess, it didn't come easy.
John Lennon had Power to the People.
Power to the people.
And my favorite, Paul McCartney, had Another Day.
Another day.
All as singles.
Yeah, they were all singles.
I did
All
not know
released
Yeah,
on the
isn't that
same day.
cool?
I did not
All
know
on the
that.
same day.
Oh, that's crazy.
I appreciate the Beatles. I appreciate their position in musical history. Rebel's here.
Hey, Rebel!
But I was never. I can't say I'm like a super big fan.
I know you're not.
But-
I like Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
Always have Paul
yeah,
McCartney wings.
well, he's class.
I
He's
grew
all
up on
class.
that music because my older siblings, I have siblings that were teenagers when I was born. And of course, the Beatles were big. Paul McCartney and Wings. My sister loved Paul McCartney and Wings. So I'm a big fan.
They don't recognize Rebel because of the haircut.
Uh-oh. Probably what it is.
So she's going a little bit. She's going a little bit nuts. It's like, hello, how? Okay, time to start sniffing. Use that sense of smell. You're like, oh, okay, you're familiar.
All right, that's enough.
We know who it is. We see her. She's been here
Like,
before.
she didn't bring biscuits, damn it.
Dummy. You're so
There you go. Not bringing biscuits again.
All right, and I have a Florida man story.
Oh,
Okay,
April
Florida man.
17th.
Dun-dun-dun.
This happened in Gulfport, Florida. A 71-year-old man was arrested for attacking a woman with a urine-filled squirt gun.
Yeah,
Some people pay extra for that.
That's something my brothers would do.
You'd
No.
be surprised.
She was
No, actually, I wouldn't. That's the
She-
problem.
Speaking of the dogs barking, she was just out walking her dog, and he approached her and blasted her with the pea gun.
Terrible.
And they did have him.
I mean,
Not
she
his
probably
pea
had
gun,
it. She
but
probably
a pea gun.
She probably had it coming.
Was it a Karen?
It might have been, right? Yeah.
Where did he shoot her?
In the face, I think. Yeah. No, he was arrested, and he wouldn't say why he picked her and did it, but he did tell the police that he was going to
Marking
do
his
it
territory.
again.
Yeah, marking his territory.
Yep.
Oh,
Marking his territory.
Just gotta make sure you know.
I can't.
Florida
I can't.
man.
No, marking your territory is an absolute no in any realm, shape, or form. It's no.
I mean, that's a guy
That's a no.
thing. Guys do that.
No,
they mark their territory.
no.
Yeah.
We,
Doesn't matter what species. They mark their
no.
territory. No,
no.
no.
No. I find that absolutely disgusting.
This is mine. Psst.
That's like pigeoning.
Yours
No.
forever. No.
No.
All right.
Good history.
But I'm going to pause this
Yeah,
at this
good
point
pause. Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
I
Is it a
mean,
pee break?
No.
Don't spray anyone in the face.
Gentle listener, you will not even really know the difference, but we're going to get Rebel settled in with a beverage.
And we're
get
going to
up
welcome
here
her in.
and everything. And
We're gonna
yes.
check out her haircut.
Yeah.
So,
let me see that hair. Get over here. Uh-oh. We'll be right back.
Yep. And now she's settled into the mics and everything is good to go. She has her beverage. We have our beverages, and
that was
it's coffee, right? Yeah, of course it is. Okay, so
Hello, wonderful
There she is.
PSNORKIS people.
There she is.
I like
Welcome.
it. I like it.
I
it
love it.
looks
I
good.
love it.
Yes.
You
I
should feel.
wish I had done this years ago.
I love the color.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Very
you.
Persephone.
In fact,
Thank you.
Oh, Persephone.
Yeah.
I remember
Remember that
when
episode?
when we first met when you were bartending down by the river. I think you had
In
a
a
color
van.
like that.
Oh,
I think so too, actually.
Yeah.
In a
Because
van?
that was when I was with my first ex-husband. I like to say first so he knows that he's going to be replaced.
Yeah.
Right. And he was.
You didn't pass the test, sir. So when I was married to my first ex-husband, he really liked my hair a particular kind of red. So I used to keep it that way because it didn't bother me, but it was very bright like this. And, it's been a really long time, and I finally found my way back.
I don't think that's particularly bright. Like a fire, almost orange red to me is bright. That's actually a little bit more natural to a redhead.
Well, that's what I was going for. I was going for like a natural blend, but I still wanted it to look almost like a flame.
Okay, it's not.
You look like you could
I
roll
don't
with
call it a flame,
Hades.
but I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. I think it's
Yeah, it looks good.
gorgeous.
Thank
it's a
you.
great color. I like
Thank
the way you did the sides, and I like the way
Yeah.
you did the back.
I wish I had shaved those
Yeah.
parts years ago.
Yep.
Your hair, you mean?
What? What?
That did not come from me.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did I miss?
My
it?
balls are not on the line.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Body parts?
His will be on the line early.
We're gonna
when
be
you
putting
listen
him on
to
the shelf
beginning.
shortly.
Oh,
Oh,
my
bullshit. You were the
goodness.
one
When
who
you
ripped-
hear how
oh,
terrible
no,
he
no,
was
no.
in the beginning of this
Oh
episode.
my Lanta.
No.
No.
See, I could never go that short underneath. I always had it stacked.
I like the short underneath
I like a woman who's
because
stacked. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something to be
Back
said for
original.
that.
built like
baby.
a brick house. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I'm hyper. No, I like it shaved underneath. Like it was the first time I ever did it. I've never had my hair this short, and honestly, like the second she did it, I was like, "This is such a good idea. I
Yeah.
should have done this years
It
ago."
really does look good.
I like the fact that my hair is still the same length. Like it still looks traditionally very
it does.
feminine.
And I was under the impression when I talked to you on the phone the other day.
Yeah.
I was under the impression you were taking length off too.
no, I love
But
the length.
I was on the phone driving home.
yeah,
So
yeah. No,
but
I
yeah.
love the length. I just wanted to get rid of half my hair.
Yeah, and I see how you did it, and I really do. I
And
like
they
it.
have a
you.
And
really
you
good
can't tell
hairdresser.
that you can't
Yeah.
tell the sides are shaved or that the back is shaved
Yeah.
until you put the hair up,
Well, I
and then
have
all of a
so
sudden,
much
and
hair.
that changes the look completely.
Yeah, I genuinely have so much hair that at times during the summer it's suffocating.
Oh, yeah.
It
Tell me
genuinely
about it.
is. Like I have very thick, very long hair.
Yep, I have very
It's-
thick hair. And that
so
used to
do
be
I.
long.
Yeah,
You
I
didn't
got a
get
lot
that
of hair.
from
You
No, I
have
don't.
a
Well,
thick
I
hair.
go
You
through.
have a hair.
You have a thick hair.
I go
Singular
through,
hair.
Yeah, I go
But
through a
it's thick.
shedding season.
What?
So, what?
That's not correct
Yeah,
for
that-
people. Are
yeah.
you a puppy?
Yeah, no, I'm springtime.
What?
I shed.
He does, he
my
sheds.
winter hair.
We're gonna get you like a undercoat comb.
That's what I need.
I use the matte comb. It works out great.
You guys are mean.
Duh.
yeah.
This isn't
Have
me
you
being
met us?
mean.
Yeah.
I had someone put themselves on mute and cry a little bit the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do tell.
Well, here's the thing. I have a particular set of gifts.
Wait, were you on? Wait.
Was this at work?
Was this a
This was
sex
at work.
line? Oh.
What?
So, I didn't know.
Doctor!
Oh, I don't know. Like,
I
but
don't
someone put
do
on
that.
mute?
No.
What? Oh,
I
right.
barely
You
want
never
to talk
said-
to men in my
you-
real life,
you
let
know-
alone doing it for work. Like,
You never
dear
said,
God.
do you have a MasterCard? Before
No.
we talk any further?
No.
Oh.
Although I do charge men who come into my Facebook inbox to talk to me.
Yeah, I understand.
Nice.
If
Hey,
you're
you need a
gonna,
black platinum
if you're
to
gonna be
talk
real
there.
weird, then it's gonna cost you $20. That way, I can buy myself a drink and a shot to put up with how weird you are.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's
like
economics
it.
101,
Love it.
All right. So
and
tell
it's
me what
stimulating the local economy.
happened.
I ain't all stimulating, but anyway.
See? Yeah.
But this guy, he was this really super persistent sales rep. And
This
I
is
don't-
at work.
Yes.
Okay.
This is in a professional capacity. There's
Okay.
two things actually that I want to share about my work week because they're hysterical. The second one I'm going to save like after I
Oh.
tell you the first story because it was really funny.
Okay.
And actually I told my son that and he laughed too. It was hysterically funny. So this guy, he was very, very persistent. He was calling, he was emailing. He called me and I picked up and I'm like, hello. Hello. And I pretended like I couldn't hear him for 5 minutes because I just wanted him to get mad.
I do that to so many people when you know it's going to be a telemarketer. Somebody
Yeah.
goes, oh, hello.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Make your voice lower. Maybe I could hear you that way. I literally do this because I don't care
I know
anymore.
it's so much fun, isn't
Yeah.
it? To screw with people.
That doesn't work. Can you make your voice a little higher pitched? Sorry, there's something wrong with my phone. Yeah, I can do that. Sure can. But honestly, like I literally sat down and I counted with him and I'm like, who is your direct manager? Because I maybe need to speak with that person to make you understand why the way you're behaving is harassing and inappropriate. Because honestly, as a woman, I don't want a guy calling my phone like 8 freaking times and emailing my work email and stuff like that. Like that's bananas.
Yeah, that is.
I understand wanting to make your sale. I understand it was the end of the quarter. This was back in March, obviously. But like, come on, my guy. Like, first off, if I don't respond after the first 3 times, take a fracking hint. Like, second, why am I the only person you're annoying? Like, so I just, I wound up I talked him, let him know exactly what was up. He put himself on pause for a minute, and then he came back on the phone, and then he was like real sniffly, and I was like, you know what?
I did it.
Now I feel even less bad for you than I did before.
You got him to cry.
Yeah. Well, because he was being very unprofessional, and I'm
You
very
broke him.
good.
You broke him.
I have mother's gift of being very, very direct and blunt and mean, but in a way where no one can call me out. So the second fun thing that happened at work.
So what does he do as his spare time? Swim for collegiate sports
I
or
think
something?
that
Or-
in his spare
boy.
time,
Yeah,
he
it's
probably collects hair samples from women he likes or stamps.
He works at the Apple store where they come up behind you and sniff.
Yeah, he might put out ads on Craigslist for women's socks or panties.
I can't believe people actually do that. That is creepy.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
There's a fair market for it.
God damn.
Yeah, nuts. So anyway, the second thing.
Yeah, let's move on from that.
The second thing is I had a guy send me an email, and it was the third time he emailed me. So at that point, I'm starting to get a little. So
That came across awesome.
I did.
Yeah,
too.
that came across
Can you
great.
do it again on
Yeah,
cue?
I did it.
I love that. Especially with the hair and everything. Oh, that's awesome.
You just turned on
Yeah,
half
right.
the globe.
do not come in my
And
inbox.
half
It will
at the
cost you
table.
money.
Yeah.
If you come in my inbox, it will cost you
Wow.
money. I will take my family out.
Wow. Come get these hands, she said.
E for everybody. Eat it, clowns.
Like, there it is.
Boom. There it is.
Oh my
But
goodness.
so this guy.
So that's what you call it, your inbox.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your
is.
that's your new name, but I guess it's
inbox.
it's
It's got antivirus, so you know it's clean.
Ah,
better than some of the women I dated. But anyway,
Dear Lord. Back up that statement.
jeez.
No, we've
There you
seen
go.
that statement.
Here's a PSNORKIS.
I'm not believing the PSNORKIS. All right, so this guy, it was the third time that he emailed me, and he emailed me this weird message where he's like, "Oh, I understand your time's busy. Do you? Do you? Doubt."
Yeah.
And he's like, just let me know 1, 2, or 3. And his options were 1, I'm not responsible for the decision making at my company. 2, I'm interested, but it's not in the budget for this year. Or 3, I need to know more information about your product. Grab some time on my calendar. So I messaged him back 4, stop emailing me.
Nice.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
He didn't email back again.
well, good. At least you can
Finally
read.
got the hint.
Yes.
Good.
1,
At
2, or
least you
3.
can read.
First off, why would you send someone like me a message like that?
Well, they don't-
Clearly,
they didn't know it was you.
I'm.
Yeah.
That's his
Clearly.
problem.
Oh, yeah.
Way to
Yeah.
do your market research,
You-
dummy.
He probably quit his job.
I hope he did. Maybe he
He
went
probably-
and had a beer with a guy I made cry. Maybe they're friends. They seem to be the right
Maybe
amount
he's
of
hanging
annoying.
from a belt in his
Oh,
closet.
stop it with that
Oh,
bright
no.
side. Jeez.
Their kinks are not my problem.
Yeah, boy. Sound like a big fan of hanging in the closet.
I always do 5. I can't email you from the golf course.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, see, I don't like golf. And I don't think I should get into golf because I know a 9-iron can be used as a murder weapon.
Yeah, no, you're too violent for
Yeah.
golf.
I am too aggressive. I'm one of those dogs that should wear a will bite sweater when I go out in the stores.
Understandable.
You're not allowed to bite.
Yeah, wear a muzzle.
I stopped
Let's wear a
biting.
muzzle.
Now I just growl at them. Or I
Growling
start
is
asking
fine.
them weird stuff like, how many bananas have you ever eaten in a day?
Well, just
Maybe wear a lampshade like those dogs. One of those. No?
Oh, the cone.
Yeah, the cone, yeah, yeah.
I am
I
not
see
wearing
what
a
you
cone
mean.
of shame.
No.
I'm not rabid, damn it. I've had all my shots.
for somebody who likes to lick themselves. you
I have a cone.
need- we got him the new Velcro one.
Yeah.
It's great.
I can't reach the end.
You couldn't before the cone.
Stop
she
it.
said.
Stop it. Hey-o.
Oh, Madman is broken again.
Hey-o.
Oh, my goodness. Welcome back, Rebel.
Oh my God.
It was a nice, quiet show.
Yeah, it was a little
Was.
quiet. Yeah.
Well,
was.
yeah,
it
no,
wasn't that
it really
quiet. No, it
wasn't
wasn't
that
that
quiet, but it was more quiet than it is now. That's for damn sure.
They don't call me rebel for nothing.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's see. We covered history. We covered.
Ooh.
Yeah. She walked in right on.
We did
on
a
P and
Florida
Squirt
man.
gun.
Yeah, she came just after right after the Florida man. Yep.
So, actually, Doctor, I wanted you to kind of take the lead on this a little bit. So, this is our Easter episode.
It
Yes.
is.
So, would you like to explain when Easter officially became a religious holiday celebrated by Christians?
When Christ died on the cross.
No. Like when it started being celebrated.
Want to get
Because
celebrated after that?
was it celebrated immediately following his?
I don't know.
I don't
the
want to
answer
say
that.
revival, but I don't know the proper terminology for it.
Resurrection.
Oh yeah, zombie Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
here we
Wow.
go.
Even I got to
Yes.
say, even I took offense to that, and it's not easy to offend me.
Some places call Sunday, Easter Sunday, Lazarus Day. That's in Europe and other places. So I didn't know that.
I didn't know
I
that
didn't know.
either.
I've looked that up.
Like,
Doing the history.
And I know the question she's asking is like, remember we found
did
out
they
that
start
St. Patrick,
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
almost until
What
was a
It was
millennium?
a couple
Yeah, something.
hundred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 1,000 years after he actually
So when-
died
So
before they
when
started to
did
really
they begin
celebrate
to
it. So when
celebrate?
did they
That's a
start
very
to
good question.
celebrate?
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they officially
Yeah.
made it like a national holiday.
Yeah, no, I just thought
don't
it'd be interesting to know. And then I want to know how we got from celebrating the resurrection of Jesus
know. Easter bunnies.
to chocolate bunnies.
Yeah. Well,
Actually, we did. We were
we
talking
touched
about
on
that
that a
earlier.
little
Yeah,
bit.
about the
Oh.
bunny thing. Yes.
because I don't know how you make that leap.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, well, it was,
Also, why do
it
all
was
those
the
bunnies
hair.
taste
Like-
like crap?
all the
Like-
what?
Because they're American chocolate.
They're terrible.
All the
They're
bunnies.
so gross.
All the bunnies.
Yeah, like I've never
cheap
eaten one
chocolate.
and been
That's
like,
why.
oh yeah, no, this is definitely great. Well, I'm spoiled because we have our chocolate shipped in, and now I can't eat garbage chocolate. I actually looked at
Oh,
like,
does she ships chocolate in for you?
no, she
Oh.
ships
You don't
it to
even
her
get
house.
cookies.
I don't even get cookies at my
And then
house.
I happen to be
and I
there,
get
and then I
regular
paw
old
through where I know all the
run-of-the-mill
chocolates
chips.
are.
You know, like what was left on the
American
floor.
chips,
Yeah.
They're
was
in the
left?
secret hiding
Probably
spot.
made of wax.
Oh. Yeah, I get carob.
Well, they're not so different from
I did not give you carob. Do not
I
tell
might as
people
well.
that. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
All right. I'm just saying. Well, to answer your question, I don't know
Okay.
what the leap was,
Yeah.
and I don't know that. I can find out. I'll find out.
Yeah, I'm just genuinely curious. Because,
actually, you know what? I am
Yeah.
too a bit
Yeah.
about that.
Like
Makes
when
me
it became
wonder.
a national holiday.
No,
or
not now.
when
Well,
they just-
national holidays got to
Different,
do with
right?
as a
Yeah.
country that decides to adopt as national. But when it was, when it became Easter,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very
basically,
good question.
when it
Right.
became Easter.
Yeah, check it out.
That'd be a good one for your podcast, The Tongue, as
Yeah,
well.
you can check that out.
I can't talk about the tongue
Why?
because I'm going to make fun of you a lot.
You can.
Okay.
I'm an easy
I'm
target.
ready.
I'm ready.
I've been ready about this for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, I called mom and I was like, the tongue?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
go ahead.
that has a special meaning.
It
though.
does.
Yeah, it does.
Got something to do with Eat Me Clown? Or-
Wow.
no, I'm just
See,
asking.
I did not go there.
You did not.
Well, I'm asking because I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Explain it to them. Doc.
What is the tongue?
The tongue is. The
See,
tongue
It's an
is,
instrument.
is a
the
newsletter.
Play it,
used to
right?
write. I used to write a newsletter years ago, 10 years ago, and it was called The Tongue. And it was.
Oh, I
like
didn't
a-
know that.
Yeah, and it was written. It started out as my uncle had been diagnosed with cancer,
Which
and
one?
so one in Chicago,
Oh.
and
I'm
so
sorry.
I would write him a handwritten letter every day. It's like 3 or 4 pages.
Oh,
every
that's
day.
cool.
And I would send it out to him, and so I would send it every week, but every day I would write 3 or 4 pages. So it became The Tongue as like a town crier or like something you speak about, like as something to say. Anyway, so fast forward that. So now it's become a podcast, and I send that out pretty much in a couple countries now.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't either.
It's been out for. I started it as a to go over this timeline. Well, I mean, we can get into this if you want. It's a timeline of events that were going on from 10 years ago towards where we are actually living in today. So
is this Revelations? Like
yeah,
the Revelations
It
timeline?
comes into, well, it's starting to come into that now. So I wrote it originally as a boost for him as he was going through his treatments, and to tell my entire family how we were there for him, and to spread and he was a biker in Chicago, involved with a lot of things. He turned his life over, so it was during this whole transformation and this journey that inspired me to write that to him. And it was while I was going through my schooling and when I was in law school, and I stopped and then went to I actually went from that to my PhD program, And as I was studying more, I was teaching him more, and we went through a lot together. I grew, he grew, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's
yeah,
cool.
so he
That's really
ended
cool.
up passing away, and
I'm
but
sorry.
we I started doing it again and putting what was on paper on the air. So that's been going out for a little bit.
That's
so
neat.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know the backstory behind that. I think that's
so
really
it's
cool,
pretty cool,
actually.
yeah.
The name, though. Yikes.
Well, when I sent it out as a newsletter, it had pictures of animals with their tongue. It was just like it was like I said, a town crier.
Yeah.
Like a, you know.
And that's
something
what
to
it
talk
was
about.
because the town crier had to be able to speak all different languages.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So and it went out to it
that's
started
why I
out.
didn't laugh.
Well, it started out in one state and ended up going to multi. I ended up sending it all over the country, and then so now I've taken everything I've done 10 years ago and put that on the air, and now it's leading up to the events that I talked about 10 years ago, and the stuff going on now is like this,
Wow.
meshing up. So, so there.
We'll have to listen.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm not a professional in any manner, but it's not for everybody, But if people have asked me questions throughout my journey, and I answer them a lot. I have JB on there a couple of times, and we talk about some stuff. And
Flat Earth?
yeah, not flat Earth.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just about religious and topics, and we have different topics, So people write in and ask me, and I answer 'em. So it's pretty cool. So it's a little bit for me to exercise my PhD in my area that I know.
Like I said, I had no idea, but
Yeah.
like anything you need for me to help, I'd love to do. That'd be awesome. Yeah,
That's my
that's
man.
cool.
Yeah, and we we talked about my story and putting you and me sitting down and doing, and we'll do that,
Yeah.
But that's where, so that's what it is. So the tonguespeakslife.com. Check
Okay.
it out. Yeah. So anyway, I know you don't like the name.
No, I love the name.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
All right, you do like it.
Maybe a little too much.
Yeah, a little.
Heyo. Everyone needs a hobby. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
my goodness.
At
I have
eatmeclown.com.
Wow.
The tonguegiveslife.eatmeclown.wordpress.
WordPress.
I'm not paying for that.
Wow. Somebody take you up on that. So anyway,
Oh, man.
So there's that. So yeah, where do we go from here?
Yeah, right?
I think we should
I
rent
had something that
scooters
was
and
actually
just go around
serious
the
and
city.
heartfelt and nice, and yeah, that's not going to last around here, is
So
it?
sorry.
Uh,
So I actually have a survey that I want to take with the people here, of course, and then, of course, our audience. Godzilla versus King Kong.
Oh, here we go again.
Listen, I have strong feelings about this, and I have a reason why I feel this way.
you brought this up before. You must have a real strong
Oh,
feeling
I've talked
this.
about it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I've actually stopped dating guys
Yeah,
because
you
they made
said
the
that.
wrong choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're-
Oh, did we talk about this before on the air?
Yeah.
I got
we
into a
did.
fight with someone about it earlier.
Again?
2 weeks
Oh my
ago.
God.
Yeah. Okay. No. Now
Well,
I know
you
where we
showed
stand.
Why is the fight?
Because first off, if you're going to tell me King Kong is superior, you better back it up with some facts or shut up.
Look,
Godzilla is the more profitable lizard.
well,
I'm a
not only
Godzilla-
that, but
Godzilla
Godzilla has
fan.
some powers that King Kong's just a big overgrown ape.
Yes, he's just a big monkey. And not
Yeah.
only that, but he's not even the most profitable monkey. Curious George is.
Well, that's,
Oh, yeah.
they didn't,
And look how stupid Curious George looks.
I'll stick with Paddington.
Oh, the
That's a
bear.
bear.
It's a bear.
I know,
Bless you.
but bless you,
Bless you.
bless you.
Thank you.
How'd you manage to I didn't even in front of your mic, I didn't hear you sneeze.
No, I
You're
tried
that
not
good.
to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just turn your head or tell
No, I
me
don't
and I'll
wanna, like,
mute it or
sneeze.
something.
I
Yeah.
can't though. Like when the sneeze is coming, if I open my mouth, I'm sneezing everywhere, and I'm not going to
Okay.
be one of those degenerates like open mouth sneezing and coughing. Those absolute freaking lunatics. I heard someone
Oh,
open mouth
Democrats.
cough.
Yeah, they do that, don't they?
Hey,
I heard someone outside open mouth cough, and I could tell by the sound that they didn't cover their mouth. And I yelled out my window, "Ew!" We're in year 3 of a pandemic. Get some common manners, my guy.
no, the one that gets me is we are a huge supporter of funding for the homeless and making sure that they're
Yeah.
fed, and it never fails that there is this family that parks over by the shopping center, and they're not homeless. They just beg, and it irritates the crap
Is
out
it?
of me.
Do
Really?
they have 3
Yeah.
kids?
Yes.
Oh, I know who they are. I gave them money before I figured out who they were.
Yeah.
Want me to pop their tires? I'm only going to pop 3, not 4.
It's almost as bad as the one who, at the other shopping center, puts their child up. The child just got a brand new violin, and they beg for money with the child playing violin. Now, the kid is phenomenal.
Oh,
I'm not
the
going to
fake
question.
book one?
Yeah.
I love that. I mean,
How
honestly,
come I don't know about this?
because I'll
What?
tag you in it.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't tag you in.
And I don't do social media, so.
Yeah.
So
It,
it's a family that's pretending to be
it's
homeless.
pretending.
Wow.
And that, to me, is very offensive.
They're probably making out good.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're
that's
making
the
out.
problem with,
Yeah.
with stuff. Anything, any system can be abused.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it can
yeah.
always.
Yeah.
Thank God we only have about a minute left. Otherwise, I could really go off on a bunch of stuff that I probably shouldn't.
Sometimes
so.
I like when you go off on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
We'll save it for part
Hey-o.
sometimes I go a little. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Yes, it is
hungry.
time. It is time for our breakfast for
Yeah.
supper.
I'm so excited.
We're going to do
love
that.
that.
And then we're going to come
I'm
back
so
and
excited.
do the
Yeah.
next
And I just
episode
can't
and
hide it.
let everybody know how that
Rolling
worked out
here,
for
and I'm
us.
going to find it.
Wow.
Wow, go on.
So, yes, we're going to go make our breakfast for supper. And then we're going to come back to another episode. And that way we have a couple weeks worth in the can. And, well, this one's actually going out tomorrow, so we'll have only one in the can technically. But that's all right. We'll be back. We'll make more. You know, not a big deal. We got a lot of stuff to cover that we didn't on this one because we weren't sure when Rebel was going to get here and stuff. And there's some things I wanted to save because I wanted to get her unique
input.
and specific
We need her
inputs.
insight.
Yeah, insight. I like that.
need the insight into
That's a
Rebel,
better
yeah.
word than input. Yes.
Yeah.
And
All right.
so we'll do that in the next one. So thanks for listening. Happy Easter, everybody. Whether you're a Christian or not, it's okay. Like I said, you know,
Or
yesterday was
Passover.
the beginning of Passover. It was Good Friday, and it's the holy month of Ramadan. So happy everything to everybody. Do your best to try and get along, because obviously that's a sign from God that we're supposed to try and get along. Because we got them all at the same time. Coexist, but don't buy that stupid bumper sticker because I'm just going to slap your ass. That's
Run people.
But,
over when
yeah,
I do
exactly.
that.
But anyway, other than that, enjoy the season, enjoy the holiday, and just enjoy yourselves and your families. And we'll see you again real soon. Have a good one.